Welcome back, my magical souls. Today we're talking about one of the most mysterious yet quietly wise characters in all of Hogwarts, the Sorting Hat. That ancient tattered hat that looks deep into the students' minds and somehow knows where they belong. But what if the Sorting Hat isn't just a relic of Hogwarts magic? What if it's a mirror of something inside of us? A voice that whispers, "This is who you came here to be." Because maybe the hat isn't choosing for you, but rather maybe it's helping you remember the truth you already knew. The Sorting Hat doesn't see who you are. Rather, it sees your potential. It peers beneath the surface of your personality and into your core essence. It's that inner voice that says, maybe you're meant for more than you think, or maybe courage lives under your fear, or even more. Maybe your ambition is holy and not shameful. Each house, whether it be Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin, represents an archetypal path of evolution. Gryffindor, the path of courage and heart, Ravenclaw, the path of wisdom and insight, and Hufflepuff, the path of devotion and integrity, while Slytherin is the path of transformation and power. And the Hat song isn't just about choice, it's about integration, because every soul carries a piece of all four houses within it. When Harry sits beneath the Sorting Hat, something beautiful happens. The hat hears his desire. "Not Slytherin," he begs. And what does it do? It listens. This moment teaches one of the deepest truths of all spiritual paths. Destiny is not domination, but rather it's dialogue. Your higher self doesn't force you into alignment, but rather, once again, it co-creates with you. It whispers, "I see your fear, and I'll meet you halfway." That's why the Sorting Hat moment is sacred. It's a moment of active free will meeting divine guidance. The soul and the egos are finally aligned. And astrologically, the Sorting Hat is pure North Node energy, the point in your chart that reveals where your soul is trying to go in this lifetime. You can think of the hat as the cosmic voice saying, "This is your evolutionary past." It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's where your magic will grow and shine. Now, your rising sign, or the ascendant, also echoes this theme. It's the house your soul chooses to wear as its cloak in this lifetime. So when the hat declares, "Better be Gryffindor," it's a moment of astrological awakening. You're stepping into your chart, into your archetype. Now, the Sorting Hat sits right where the crown chakra would be, the portal of divine knowing. It doesn't think its way to answers, but rather it listens. That's the feminine principle. It's all about intuition, receptivity, and it's wise. But it also takes actions, and the fact that it names, it defines, and it directs, and which is the masculine principle. And together they create balance. The hat models how we should make every decision in life, by listening deeply to our intuition, the feminine, and then taking courageous aligned action, the masculine. When those two energies work together, you don't just make choices, but rather you channel your destiny. Imagine if before every major decision, you had your own Sorting Hat moment, a pause, a breath, a chance to listen to the voice inside that already knows. What if you trusted that whisper instead of doubting it? Every time you honor your intuition, you're putting on that invisible hat, letting your higher self remind you who you are. Maybe you would say, "You're braver than you think." "Your sensitivity is your power," or "You don't have to be perfect to belong." And that's the real magic, self-recognition. So the next time you doubt your path, remember the Sorting Hat. Remember that your soul already knows where you belong, and it will guide you there if you just simply listen. Because in the end, the hat doesn't decide your fate. You and your soul decide it together. And so, if this episode stirred something in you, hit the like and subscribe and join me for the next chapter, where we'll explore another sacred symbol of magic, myth, and meaning from the wizarding world. And we may just take a field trip to Diagon Alley along the way. So, until then, trust your inner Sorting Hat. It always knows.